Welcome to Rebel Wolf Healing. My name is Elizabeth, and today I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. This could be in your sun, moon, rising, north node, or Venus. I feel like my aquas are going through major turning points. There could be a lot of clarity that is coming in for you, and the truth can be rather painful. But there's some powerful transformation here. I know for me, I'm going through a major reprogramming of my brain. And it's like, wow. My survival skills are starting to fade. My ego wants to be done. My ego's tired. Your ego could be tired. That kept you alive. That kept you safe. That our ego is not bad. But as we get older, our ego is not our amigo. This is survival. We don't need to survive anymore. We need to thrive. There's something here about get your hand on some crystal quartz. I recently, and I'm going to do a video of it, of Otter Spirit. They sent me the crystal quartz, moonstone, and I'm telling you, I feel like ever since I got this bracelet, like the ceiling has been busted open. And it's some uncomfortable truths that I'm facing right now that I'm finally like, I think transformation takes place when you finally understand that, yes, the world has not been kind to us, but it's that bigger truth that we haven't been kind to ourselves. And let's look into that. Let's see what's going on. Because there's something here about the truth finally setting you free. It's going to set you free, Aqua. Spirit, what does my aqua need to know? What is my aqua? I'm telling you. And if I'm channeling my energy, I'm so sorry, but ego. You could be going through an ego death right now. You're at a crossroads. There could be limitation and fears holding you back. The old you is dying. And I journaled about that like a few nights ago, and like I'm acknowledging the old me is dying. Not a bad thing, not a negative thing. It's just the things that I tolerated and put up with and accepted. I don't accept now. If anything, it like pisses me off. Like there's certain things now that piss me off. And I know for me, I dissociate. I'm a huge dissociation person. That's why I traveled such a long road with addiction. And there's times that I still struggle because disassociating has been my coping mechanism. Like, how do I deal with this thing called world, the earth? I dissociate. I don't feel the pain that I should feel. That's why we go back to relationships, we go back to people, we reconnect, because we never really look at the pain they caused because we disassociated the pain. They didn't cause pain. I'm fine. Maybe that's where this clarity, so you can finally see like, bro, you caused pain, and I'm just accepting this perpetual cycle of pain because I'm just surviving, right? My ego wants to keep me alive, right? You have to let go of that. You have to let go of that, Ox. And it's not just you, it's me. We're in this together. This journey is together. Spirit, what else does my beautiful Aqua need? Bro, I'm not playing with you. You could be going through a dark night of the soul. Dark night of the soul, my love. Yeah, and decisions. There's decisions coming up for you. Do you make decisions based upon your ego, or do you make decisions based upon the healed you? With the moon energy, there could be a very dark, I'm feeling a very dark Cancerian energy. There's a Cancer in your energy who is speaking ill of you, talking ill of you, but trust me, all the lies that they speak of you is purely a reflection of themselves. And that's going to come back to them. It's going to come back to them. It's going to come back to them. Because your ancestors are here. You have assistance. Your spirit guides are watching everything. Like in the last couple of days, I picked up a black feather, a white feather. It's... Pay attention. There's something here about you paying attention. Because you have someone from the other side assisting you. You could have, all of a sudden I'm feeling like this, there could be a Cancerian on the other side that's protecting you. Or someone who is in this water-like energy, wanting you to feel your emotions, stop repressing them, stop numbing, and feel it. Because if you feel certain things, you're able to close out certain chapters. Spirit, what else does my Aqua need to know? Yeah, the past. There is a strong hold here to your past, to your lack, to your suffering. There is something so strong that is holding you back. And this could be your childhood. This could be relationships. Maybe you have a soul tie with someone still, and you cling and you hold on to this person thinking one day it might change, but they don't change, because if you keep on disassociating, you're not going to see the truth in their words. They already told you in their words they don't value, they don't respect you, they don't love you. And maybe your childhood, that's what you were used to. Heavy, Aqua, this is heavy. We get used to the pain, we get comfortable with pain, and there's certain people that feel familiar, but that familiar feeling is our childhood trauma. It's our trauma. Could be a masculine who loves you having guilt, loves you sabotaging. They sure as hell don't want you to see the truth and know the truth and feel the truth. They sure as hell don't want you to walk in your North Node. They sure as hell don't want your angels, your ancestors, and divine source to give you this clarity, to give you this truth. They don't want it. Because when you see right through them, you're going to break through an illusion that maybe you kept for a really long time. You're going to have that aha and epiphany moment. And sometimes that aha epiphany moment is knowing that you are around someone. Maybe you let go of someone. You let go of someone because you predicted their future. You saw the future with them. And the future was that with them was this third party interference. You knew that they were not about you. They were about others. So maybe you reconnected with them now. And that you're acknowledging like, you are about others. You're not about me. So me leaving and escaping a situation was my protection, right? Aqua, you protected yourself against a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn for a reason. You thinking the grass was greener is valid because the grass was greener. You intuitively knew that this person was going to drag you down a very painful road of keeping people in their life to fill their ego. This could be someone who just allows past people to keep coming back in and entertaining. But they entertain without any end goal. The only reason they have you around is you're a good lay, you fuel their ego, and they feel good about themselves. And that's it. You knew this person in the beginning. So you thinking the grass was greener in your healing is false. It's false. It wasn't greener. You predicted this. You knew this. You knew this person would hurt and harm you. That's why you left it. But you could be in a stage right now where you're like, but if I stayed with them, maybe my life would be better. You think? You think? I don't think so. You might think. You might think. Spirit, why would my Aqua think? You might think. You might think. The Divine Feminine. This person didn't honor your intuition, your spirituality, your knowledge, your strength, your ability to birth something. They had no gratitude for you. They didn't feel you were abundant enough. You weren't abundant enough for them. And I'm feeling their need for abundance was material. Yeah. Because they just wanted to receive from you. They didn't want to give. They just wanted to receive. What could you give to me? And you sensed this. You knew this. And maybe that's why you're going through a little bit of an ego death and a dark night of the soul, because you're finally seeing someone that you truly loved. You could have truly loved this person, but you're finally seeing what they were after. This is about you stop blaming yourself for sabotaging this relationship. You sabotaged it to protect yourself. Spirit, tell me more. Aqua, you let go of a relationship to protect yourself. Yeah. Because you see, you knew this person was going to be nothing but pain and suffering. You knew this was a soul tie. Aqua, you knew this person was going to hurt you more than you could ever hurt yourself. And let's say this relationship kind of drew you to hurt yourself. Man, the damage that they can do towards you far exceeds the minimal damage you did to yourself. You saved yourself. And maybe you're sitting in this guilt and shame because you're thinking the grass was greener. But as you are reconnecting with this person and getting to know this person better, you're seeing some shadows that you don't want to see. This person was always meant to hurt and harm you. You just believed because they were always there and they were a phone call away, and when shit got fucking hard, they were there. They weren't there because of you. They were there to feed their ego. And that's painful, man. That's the most painful truth you can finally learn. It was never about me. It was just about the energy and how I made you feel. Like, that's some truth. Aqua, Spirit, tell me more. Because, yeah, there's going to be a spark. There's going to be a renewal in you. You're going to be okay. After facing this kind of truth, yeah, this was toxicity. This was a pattern you repeated. You could have had this pattern on repeat, but Divine Source is like, I'm going to end this. And how do I end this? I'm going to give you some clarity. I'm going to give you some truth, because you're going to end it. Divine Source is not going to end this, because that's been the problem. You've been waiting for Divine to end this, and Divine is like, I want you to end this. I want you to see your worth. I want you to see your value. I want you to understand that the reason you let this toxic situation go is because you had the knowledge. You already knew this person was not good for you. Maybe this person was for the streets. This person was for the streets from the get-go. And maybe they told you you were for the streets. But were you? You were just trying to find peace, clarity, and love. But your psychic gifts, your intuition, that knowing of your soul said, bro, I know you're about to bring me pain. So you know what? I'm going to end it. And you ended this first. But now Divine Source is saying it's time to fully end it now. Bring an end to this. You know the truth. You know the MO behind this person. The hardest truth to face is saying, I was never valuable to this person. I wasn't. You were an opportunity. And that's some hard shit, man. When you figure out you were purely an opportunity for someone, bro, it makes you not believe in love. It makes you guarded. It makes you fear vulnerability. Like, how can I open up again after this? But you can. Because Saturn, the planet of tough love, this contract is closing. Yeah, this contract is done. Detach. You're releasing. You're surrendering. You're purging. And you have new opportunities where you can walk with your passion, your nurturing abilities, and not be afraid that someone is going to put up a facade. Aqua. You might regret ending this relationship, but understand you ended this relationship to save yourself. And maybe your life doesn't look all that great right now and you're struggling, but you're God's soldiers. You know, life is not meant to be so easy for us. It's not. It's not. It's not. But you saved yourself. And it's almost like, don't save yourself again. You knew who this person was. And because you're living in like a dark, turbulent time, you're looking at them like, maybe I made a mistake. Bro, you did not make a mistake. You had to let go of someone who didn't value and love you. Aqua, what the hell? Spirit, what is the advice for my Aqua? You need to release your burdens. If this person causes you anxiety and stress, and being around them, it's just like your energy fucking drains, and it's just full of heartbreak and pain. It's not about building. It's just nothing but loss with this person, nothing but resistance and nothing but struggle. Let them watch. Let them watch you. But you find peace, you find balance, and you push forward. Aqua, I don't mean this in a bad way, but someone just wants you in their pocket. Just in the pocket. They don't want to value you. They don't want to love you. They don't want to nurture you. They just want to know they got you. That's it. And I know it's painful. And I know it's hard. But you're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone, Aqua. Hurt people hurt people. Keep on healing. Keep on getting that clarity. Stop disassociating from this pain. You called this person out years ago. You're calling them out today. Don't numb that. Don't believe in a miracle that is not going to happen. This person was who were they back then, and they're still the same person today. The only thing that changes is they look like they're winning. This person looks like they're winning, I'm not going to lie to you, and you look like you're losing. But that's not true. The devil loves to give reward. God, a little different. A little different. Spirit, what angel message do we have for my Aqua? Always deep, Aqua. And I have to go into work with all this heavy, and no. It's all right. That's what age of Aquarius, because you're an entrepreneur. Maybe you need to stop working for someone, because self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates. We remain loyal by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Aqua, focus on your passion projects. Maybe you're not meant to 9 to 5. Maybe you're not meant for it. But you're stuck in this thing called the Matrix. Aqua, this was a heavy reading. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I truly appreciate this family that we're building together, and I love you all. And remember that you are loved, and you have always been enough.